So I'm Mike Clarke, and I'm with Keller Williams Advantage down here in the beaches, Leslieville and Riverdale area. Honestly, I kind of like the freedom. I like being my own boss, and I like the fact as hard as I work, as efficiently I work, and the better I am, I've really got more control of my life and I can make a bigger impact out there. You know, I would say really is enjoying it. I think would be number one, having fun. If you're not having fun, why are you doing it? You know, I think the fun part is from the moment you get up. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do some lead gen. That sounds like fun. It's really how do you change the conversation in your head? How do you get, I don't want to use the word psyched up, but you know, life's short, you should have fun, whatever you're doing. What I do is I just make, whatever I'm doing, I try to make it fun. And secondly, it gives me a real opportunity to contribute to people and make a difference. How much better do you get than that? Communication's the key. Really finding out at a deep level what your client wants and just delivering on, you know, what you promise. When I first started in this business, I thought the key was to stand out, to be different, and to always be the very best at what you do. So when I first started, I was a buyer agent. I worked strictly with buyers. So my goal was to be the #1 buyer agent in the city, and I accomplished that. I created the very first buyer interview, and so I interviewed buyers before we went out to look at anything. I went through a full buyer interview, so it's really being the uniqueness of that, and then when I got more into listings is how do I stand out? What makes me different? Really the key was consistency. Actually, the reason I came to KW was that I wanted to run a more profitable business. Before, I was trained just to make more money, but it was more important, how much money am I putting in my family's pocket? And how do I run a business profitably? So that, to me, was really key. Other thing is, I love the profit share aspect of Keller Williams, where we all share in the profits, because that brings a culture where everybody is sharing like their listing presentation, their buyer presentation, gladly. You know, when you walk in the office, people are glad to see you. Where do you get that? The culture was really interesting. I first went into our office and all the people were great, and I was a little suspicious actually. And then as I ventured out, went to other Keller Williams offices like all over North America, it was like everybody was identical, so welcoming. So like, what can I do? How can I help you? It's rare to see that in any type of business.